Not too long ago, I was sliding down snowy hills at a graveyard with my buddies Lily and Jake. All of us are around 20 years old, and we were having a blast. After a while, we decided to tackle the biggest hill around. There, we spotted a mysterious dark car. Since my friend Tom was on his way to pick us up, we thought it was his new ride or a friend's. Out of curiosity, I messaged him, only to find out he wasn't close by. The car, with its dark windows and bright headlights, just lingered, keeping an eye on us. Tom suggested we record just in case something strange happened. Luckily, nothing did until he approached in his car, and the mysterious car suddenly zoomed away. We, a bit spooked, were relieved to be with Lily, Jake, and Tom. As we headed towards my home, I glimpsed a black car in the rearview mirror, the same one from the cemetery. Quietly, I refrained from alarming my friends. Tom sensed something amiss and questioned, "Hey, everything all right?" I casually replied, "Oh, just nothing." Eventually, he pulled over, urging me to share my concerns. I spilled the beans, confessing that the eerie car was tailing us. Despite brandishing a warning sign, the car persisted behind us. Panic set in, and I dialed the cops. Although they arrived promptly, the mysterious car fled. We provided details, but identifying the person inside remained a mystery. Around 1:45 a.m., a knock on my window startled me awake. Finding no one outside, I alerted my dad, who armed himself and patrolled the premises. Fearful, I stayed vigilant, foregoing sleep. Later, a noise downstairs alarmed me. Worried about security, I texted my dad, who assured me everything was locked. Waking my friends in the guest room, I disclosed the unsettling events. The sound of creaking steps and a bang on my door sent us into hiding. With the intruder targeting Jake, Lily, and me, we dialed the cops while cowering in a closet. The police arrived just in time, apprehending the intruder, who turned out to be the same person from the cemetery, hell-bent on targeting me. The terrifying experience cemented my decision never to return to a cemetery. A few days ago, my parents took my younger sisters to evening classes around 6 o'clock. My parents were still at work. They said they'd be out for a bit, leaving me in charge at home. Excited to have the whole place to myself, I settled on the couch with some snacks, ready for a night of TV. Around 7 or 7:30, fully into the show, I thought I heard a faint woman's voice from upstairs. I turned off the TV, trying to figure out where the sound was coming from. Suddenly, a loud thud echoed, as if someone had bumped into the floor, and it seemed to run across the ceiling. My horror movie knowledge kicked in, telling me not to investigate upstairs. So there I was, on the couch, wrapped in a blanket, holding a paperweight, prepared for whatever might come down the stairs. But nothing did. Only footsteps echoed on the ceiling. I hesitated, thinking it might be a cat or some harmless noise. Just as I started feeling safe, out of the corner of my eye I spotted feet on the stairs. They weren't normal, worn and dirty, as if the owner hadn't bothered to wash them. Fearing the worst, I locked my door and briskly went to a friend's house. For some reason, a gut feeling urged me to glance back at my home. To my shock, in the window, there she was, a woman with a disfigured face, gazing at me with the creepiest smile. Then, she slowly walked away from the window, sending shivers down my spine. When I was 12, my parents went on a trip, leaving me alone at home. I wasn't too thrilled about joining them, so I called up some friends to hang out with me while I had the place to myself. My excitement faded when they had other plans. My mom sent me a text letting me know there was some tasty spaghetti waiting for me. I happily dug into the meal and switched on the TV for some company. Out of nowhere, I noticed a mysterious figure sneaking up the stairs. Seemed unreal, right? I felt a chill down my spine, but tried to convince myself it was just my imagination. Deciding it was time for bed, I dozed off, only to wake up at midnight feeling really thirsty. I headed to the kitchen for a drink and saw something strange. The back door was wide open, and I definitely didn't remember leaving it like that. Anxiety started to creep in. Soon after, my mom got a message from our neighbor, Lily, along with a photo of our unlocked door. Mom reassured me, saying the police were on their way and Lily would keep an eye out until help arrived. Fear got the better of me, so I rushed upstairs. The mysterious shadow reappeared, chasing me into a room where I huddled in terror. A knock on the door and a comforting message from my mom signaled Lily's arrival. Mom assured me that I was now in safe hands. Haunted by this experience, I now make it a rule to either join family trips or seek refuge at Lily's whenever my parents are away.